Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. Ultra Pro Wrestling is teasing some WWE Legends on their Twitter page via an interview with WrestleZone. Let's go check out that Twitter post and then let's speculate who those legends could be. Alright, we're over here on Twitter/X and it says Ultra Pro Wrestling will see more WWE Legends added as DLC in the future via WrestleZone.com and Raw Showtime. Now, if you go to WrestleZone.com, we'll go down here real quick. I hate all of these stupid ads. It says Ultra Pro Wrestling lead developer Sam Valley recently sat down with WrestleZone to discuss the upcoming game when asked about future DLC plans for the game beyond who's already announced. Valley teased some people will be announced for the game after their WWE Legends contracts expire. So it says, yeah, we've got a bunch of people that are on board but haven't yet signed. Sam Valley revealed that they intend to sign, they've just not got around to it yet. And we basically took everyone that we had that was on board and actually signed, or that had actually signed, and we put them into the showcase. So everybody that was already on board and signed and ready to go, they showed them off in the showcase. So I'm curious who else they got, because there was a lot in the showcase. So we do have a bunch of other people that are either going to sign, they just need to get their lawyers to look through it and all that stuff. Yeah, legal mumbo jumbo. Or people that are in WWE Legends contracts that have to wait until those expire, that expire, but that want to be in the game. So they want to be in the game, but like with WWE, once you sign those contracts, like I was saying about Ultimate Warrior, I don't know if they're allowed to do other things. So let's see. And so they're just waiting till that runs out. Then they can come on board. Wish I could tell you who those people are. So let's speculate here. Let's bring this up so the ads aren't showing up endlessly. Alright, and then I posted hashtag Ultimate Warrior, hashtag Macho Man, hashtag Sting. Please. Although Sting's not a WWE legend, he's definitely a WCW, and he's just a legend in the industry in general. But I guess since WWE bought WCW, maybe he's considered a legend? I'm pretty sure. Didn't they put him in the Hall of Fame? I'm pretty sure they put him in the Hall of Fame after Seth Rollins injured him. It was a freak thing. But anyway, so who? Let's speculate here. Let's speculate. Okay, so let's speculate who these WWE Legends are going to be added to Ultra Pro Wrestling that are just waiting in legal limbo. Now, previously I was hoping they'd get someone like Ultimate Warrior in the game. With his wife being laid off, maybe his contract is up, like for his likeness and his merch and everything. Maybe the sales aren't that great on his merch, so people maybe WWE's just like cutting ties with her completely in the Ultimate Warrior brand for now. Maybe they bought the Ultimate Warrior name before Ultimate Warrior died to try to set up his family for the rest of their lives by getting revenue from the Ultimate Warrior brand and name through WWE, through merch, toys, inclusion in the games. I don't know how all-inclusive it was. Hopefully, we can get Ultimate Warrior in other wrestling games. Heck, I would like Ultimate Warrior to be one of those characters that's in every wrestling game, because despite him being kind of a jackass in real life, I can't deny how awesome his character was and how unique his character was, and one of a kind. It was never truly replicated. Even though his in-ring ability was crap, his character was just over-the-top, crazy awesome. And he had the coolest look with the face paint and everything. It was like something out of He-Man. It was awesome. Another wrestler, probably on the same level, for me anyway, is Macho Man Randy Savage. And he did have the in-ring ability. Those two wrestlers, I feel, are probably my top two picks, followed by Sting. But Sting technically isn't a WWE legend. He's more of a WCW legend. I know WWE owns WCW, so I don't know if they're just lumping them together. But getting Sting, I don't know if he's still under contract with AEW via his likeness being in other games, but so far AEW's been pretty nice about letting people do things. Like Sting and Darby go go to that Atlanta training place. They're letting him go to other promotions, doing cross promotions with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I feel like Tony Khan's a little. I don't think he'd mind letting Sting be in Ultra Pro Wrestling. So it'd be awesome to get Sting. Those are my probably top three favorite wrestlers of all time. Is Ultimate Warrior, Sting, and Macho Man. And how funny is it that Sting and Ultimate Warrior pretty much started at the same time? My memory serves me well. And they ended up being my favorite wrestlers. And they're totally... The only thing they share in common is face paint. Everything else, their characters, who they are in real life are totally different. It's pretty funny. Another good get would be like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That would be freaking awesome. I feel like he'd be a good get for the game because he was another amazing wrestler back in the day. And another one would be Rick Rude. I think Rick Rude would be a really good pick for Ultra Pro Wrestling. Papa Shango would be really, really cool. I don't know if WWE owns the name Papa Shango. Hell, The Godfather would be really, really awesome. Imagine, I don't know if they'd want The Godfather because of his gimmick. He's a pimp. Like, I don't know if they'd want that association with their game, but it'd be pretty damn funny. What was it? And even in No Mercy, there was an unlock where you can unlock like an escort to the ring. I'll just say an escort. You know what I'm talking about. An escort to the ring, and it was really, really funny. I'm like, because it's what it's labeled as in the in-game shop. You're like, what? But, you know, that was back in the freaking 90s where people weren't so thin-skinned about certain things. Anyway, another person that'd be really, really good is Honky Tonk Man. I feel like Honky Tonk Man fits this game perfectly. His character, and it would be so cool to see Hal Haney draw Honky Tonk Man, especially with his title reign being beaten. What was it? The longest title reign of Intercontinental Champion just got surpassed. It took long enough, but it'd be really cool to put him in Ultra Pro Wrestling. Another good one would be Sergeant Slaughter. Imagine having Sergeant Slaughter in this game. That would be really, really cool because I don't know. I just think Sergeant Slaughter would be a good fit. And then, of course, the Iron Sheik, who passed away this year. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. It'd be really cool if they get Sheik in there. Sheik. They could get like Pat Patterson. They could get Bob Buckland. They could get Bob Buckland in here. That'd be really cool. One of the longest title reigns ever. I don't know if they'll be able to get Hulk Hogan. I feel like Hulk Hogan would demand too much money to be in this game. And he might have like a special deal with WWE to make a lot of money. Because I feel like since Hogan is such a huge personality in the history of wrestling, any game that would want to get him would probably have to pay a hefty ransom. So I don't think they'll get Hogan, maybe way down the line. It depends on his contracts with WWE and other things. That'd be really, really cool. And then, of course, other legends that they could get would be maybe the Hardys. But the Hardys are in AEW. Edge and Christian, because Edge is now out of WWE. Oh, that'd be really cool if they get Edge. That'd be a big win for them to get Edge, because I know Edge's contract just ended. I'm curious, too. Will Edge be in 2K24? 2K24 is going to be a very, eye-opener of a game. Because with the merger with the UFC and becoming TKO and all these layoffs and everything, I'm very curious what the roster is going to look like for 2K24. But we're talking about Ultra Pro Wrestling. Anyway, those are just some people that I can think of off the top of my head that I would like to see in the game. Who do you want to see in the game that was a WWE legend specifically? Coco Beware. That's another one I want in the game. Just throw it in there at the end here. But yeah, there's so many good old wrestling legends from WWE. I could be here for 2 hours talking about this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.